That's nails in for us. Stinking Arsenal poopy heads. 7 games in, and we are back, frankly, where we probably should have been a lot of last year. Welcome back to Tottenham Career Mode Season 2, Episode 5, which sees us, Tottenham, tied for second, which is a lot different from last year. Thank the Lord. We are down on goal difference, otherwise we would be in second place, but we're only 2 points behind the lead, so honestly that one match against Fulham's kind of biting us in the booty right now, but things happen. If you like this episode, or I'm sorry, if you like the series so far, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you're hitting the bell so you can see when new episodes pop up for this series and other ones happening in the future. One thing I wanted to show you guys is off screen, I have improved my scouting network to literally as good as you can have. We got 3 5-star scouts, which means we are about to hopefully in a big way get some new fresh blood in here. So I'm going to go ahead and send all 3 of these guys. I have someone from Portugal, Austria, and Estonia. I'm going to go ahead and send them each to their respective countries. See if we can get some new blood in here. I mean, as if we need it. We do still have some objectives from the board to bring some new people in here and start playing them. So it would behoove us to not only do that, well, obviously to do that. I don't think I can actually go to Estonia. Can I? No, I cannot go to Estonia, so we'll get as close as we can. Maybe we'll go to Poland, see if we can find the next Robert Lewandowski or something. I have Harry Kane, I already have the next Robert Lewandowski. So anyway, we'll be sending them out, and it looks like we'll be bringing in some fresh blood. I was working on a new prospect lineup. It's almost like a loan offer from Bayern of all teams. Bayern Munich want to loan out Dominik Szoboszlai for short-term loan. So for the rest of this season, I'm okay with that. It'll bring some more room for some of the other players that I have. We got an abundance of them. We got a big abundance of them, honestly. International break still going on. Youth Squad report, I released a couple of people that had dropped below 85 potential, and it looks like I need to put in some development plans for these guys. So for this month in the calendar, we have 5 games. I'm going to be playing 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead and sim Crystal Palace away. We'll take the week off, and then we'll play Newcastle and play Everton. And the big kicker for this episode, we'll be playing the Carabao Cup against the hated Woolwich. That's right, I'm going to call them Woolwich for the rest of them, and you know, if you're a Woolwich fan, then you just know that they're from Woolwich. And then we'll be simming Aston Villa, so we'll have 1, 2, 3. We'll be playing the 3 middle games this month. It's going to be great, it's going to be wonderful. Let's do a quick sim of Crystal Palace, and we're just going to keep kind of working with what we're working with. There's a lot of potential in this team. As I do a quick sim, hold my breath. Poor idea on my part, but can't win them all as much as we want to sometimes. And Ndombele got our goal in the 10th minute, and then we just the rest of the match, whatever. That will see us drop. Is that going to see us drop out of the top 4? No, we're still 3rd place with Liverpool having a game in hand against us. And it looks like Ben Davies is officially sold. We'll have £26.5 million left in our budget for possibly some transfers in January, so let me know about that. Ryan Sessignon says, sorry to let you down, boss. You gave me a chance and I blew it. Don't give up. We'll call and be positive. You can't win them all, but we do have development's done on Matt Doherty as well. Everything's coming up Millhouse right now. His form's been atrocious, though. It's going to take a while. It's going to take like 94 weeks, but I want to turn him into a defensive wingback. So we're going to work on that work rate over here, see if we can get him a high defensive work rate to go with his high attacking work rate. All right, so we got a couple of emails that came in. Dominik Szoboszlai agreed to a short-term loan, which will go into effect in January for the second half of the season. That'll be great. That'll be wonderful. And he's going over there. We do also have a transfer offer for Alfie Whiteman, our 4th goalkeeper. He rejected that one, but I'm just going to go ahead and see if he wants to go to France instead. Thank you, sir. I don't have a spot for you. I do need to possibly come up with a backup goalkeeper here soon. This Mane is the player of the month. I do need a backup goalkeeper that could possibly take over for Hugo Lloris soon, but I'm going to keep working through my training, and I'll be right back. And we did have another offer that came in for our prospect Loganoff. It's Sepsi OSK are interested in him. I have no idea where Sepsi's from. It is a loan to buy, which I don't like. So I want to see if I could possibly negotiate this real quick. I don't want to sell him. I think he's good, so that's why I don't want to sell him. I want to do a loan without the buy option. They have no interest in that whatsoever. Okay, never mind. Oh no, we have to keep him. Oh, poo. Oh well. I'll get another train in with these guys. I'm going to do a train with some of my prospects, and then after that, just kidding, I had one less training session than I thought I did. Alfie Whiteman's been sold to Troyes, or however you say it. So he's going to be going down to France. Lazio want to loan Japhet Tanganga, and it's just a regular loan, so I'm going to say no. Actually, I'm going to keep saying no on him because I'm going to need the extra little bit of help for when we face teams in the, like I say, FA Cup or something. But we do have Newcastle. They're 19th in the league right now, so they're not doing terribly well. 19th in the league, they've gotten 2 points out of 8 matches. Not Derby bad, but still pretty bad. Let's go make their year even worse. Welcome to a rainy day in London, North London actually, where we're playing Newcastle United. We need these 3 points to keep our march up towards the top of the table going. Newcastle need the 3 points to be able to call their moms or show their faces on social media. Not a good day for them. Not a good year for them so far. I'm going to go ahead and look at the lineups. We have a pretty much full strength side. We have Paulo Gazzaniga at the back with Doherty, Zakaria, Militao, and Ricardo Pereira as our back four. Musa Sissoko as a CDM with Tanguy Ndombele and Dele Alli as our center mids. Heung-min Son's up at forward with Harry Kane and Steven Bergwijn being my 2 strikers for today. Newcastle have 2 points out of 8 matches. I said that before, and I'll say it again here. Big oof. Let's go make it 2 points out of 9 matches for him. Saint-Maximin, who's always dangerous, is on our left side, but he ends up just passing back to Hayden. Hamshake plays for them. I had no idea that was a thing. Alright, Hamshake gets around Zakaria. Doherty ends up with the ball, but they're fighting. Hamshake's going to end up with it still. Hamdallah tried to get it past Gazzaniga, but ends up being saved for a corner. Not sure who's taking the corner down there, but they're going to whip it in. It's Hamshake with the corner. A poor corner. It's straight to Ricardo Pereira. We get that forward to Steven Bergwijn, who gets around his man, and he is far and away easy as you like. That's how you start the game. Very quick attack from us. I almost miss it for not talking, but Steven Bergwijn just powers through and gets around his man super, super easily. What a run by Steven Bergwijn, who is showing that moving him to center forward was a great option. I can't believe I ever wanted to sell him. What a strike from almost the penalty spot. Newcastle's upset. I am not. We're up by 1 goal. Let's keep this going. That's Steven Bergwijn's 2nd goal in the Premier League. And just as soon as he ends up scoring his 1st goal, he gets the ball away from him, and Steven Bergwijn might be off and away again. Not quite as through as he was before, but a great assist and a great pass to Son. Almost got it, but Ndombele is there to follow it up, and it is saved by Dubravka. It looks like we're going to be on our way again. There's loads of space here on this side. Tagliafico gets it away from us. And I saw the run by Dele Alli, who was cutting in smoothly to try to get in on goal, but it ended up not being the right move for us. I'll go ahead and I'll show you the Newcastle lineups. Apologies. We got Dubravka at the back with Tagliafico, Bender, Mark Bartra, and Manquillo as their back line. With Saint-Maximin, Hayden, Marek Hamšík, and Hendrik as the right mid, with Hamdallah and Willian Jose. So it's a 4-4-2 lineup. That's not a bad lineup, so I'm a little surprised that they've started off the season so poorly. But as we saw against Fulham, you never know what's going to happen with some of these teams. As Sissoko passes forward to Dele Alli, waiting for a little bit more space. We're going to go out wide to Ricardo. I saw Heung-min Son making the run towards the back post, but we didn't put enough power on it to get it over there. Okay, Ricardo crashed inside, left the space wide open for Saint-Maximin. Zakaria throws himself at the tackle, and we get that out. Still 1-0, and there's a lot of pressure coming from Newcastle, though. Dele gets that away, and we get the ball away from them. Doherty heads that out almost all the way up, and Hamsik ends up with it. Hamsik passes centrally over to Hendrick, still trying not to foul. St. Maximin has the pass now. Going to be a little aggressive, and a little too aggressive. Militao almost had the ball off of him, but we have a free kick in a dangerous spot. Out to Newcastle. The second man doesn't really matter. Hamdallah has tried to shoot that directly from the free kick, but Gaz ends up with the ball. Still 1-0. And maybe at the half here, we might be up. We might be in behind him. Kane gets around his man. And we're going to go cross goal. Cross goal. Great save by Dubravka. And that's going to end up ending the half for us. Hendricks is going to see it out. And that's 1-0 to us. Could have very easily been 2-0 if not for a great save. They're holding their own down in 19th. And Steven Bergwijn's goal is the difference in the match right now. I'm thinking we change some instructions, start getting in behind them a little bit more, and see if we can see this game off in the second half. All right, so start of the second half. I did change some of my instructions off camera. Harry Kane's going to be playing more as a target man right now and staying forward because I saw him back in like almost a CDM role, which is realistic right now with the way he's been playing in real life, but I'd rather him stay a bit far forward. And they are doing quite well on this side to keep it away from me. Have some possession down in this corner. I'm hesitant to go aggressive and put pressure on him just because of what keeps happening every time I do that. But I need to focus some of the aggression on players a little bit more individually rather than as a team. Oh! Floater from outside the box hits the post. Oh! It can change quick. But we do have a counter going on. Why did you pass on that side? It doesn't matter. We still got him anyway. Stop fouling my man. Get there. Oh. What a plotty counterattack, but it worked. Sissoko passed forward, and we passed to the wrong side of the center back, but it ended up not mattering for us. Son gets around Newcastle and curves it. Whew, that's a nice curve on that. Curves it across the grass past Dubravka, and that sees us with our second goal of the match. Oh, a little bit of a sigh of relief. I'm relaxed in my kit. Fix that glitch, EA. My gosh. 5th goal in the league for Heung-min Son. Oh, let's keep marching in. Dele Alli gets forward to Steven Bergwijn, passing out wide to Ishta and Ndombele. I see the run by Pereira. I'm going to go ahead and take it. I'm going to take it right past the touchline out towards the outside. Big oof. Heung-min Son's doing well in this match. And we should be able to make our first sub of the game. Who do I bring in? Who do I bring in? Do I dare bring in Armstrong? Nah, I'm not going to do that. No. As soon as I say that, I'm going to put him in. No. We're going to leave him. We're going to bring Lee back a little bit, probably him more as a cam than a center forward, and we're going to rely a little bit more on Kane and Bergwijn up front. Son, you did well. You deserve a little bit of rest, and we're going to bring in Kanga Lee instead, bring the center forward back towards an attacking midfielder position. Slightly more defensive? Win that, please. We did not win that. Newcastle going back the other direction, but the heavy touch by Hamsik sees us with our third goal. That's how quick it changes. Oh, I thought about celebrating over there, but nobody went back to help. Poor guy. No one went back to help Bender at all. I think that's Sven Bender. Oh, what a curve by Steven Bergwijn. No one's getting that. Poor guy. No one went back to help him. 3-0, and that's going to be a game for us. So, 12 minutes left in the match. And that's going to be us with the 3 points. All we got to do is just see out the rest of the time here. Or maybe go forward for a fourth. I'm waiting on the run by Bergwijn, see if we can get it around him. Can I cut that in? Oh, Lee, get that. Oh. Lee wasn't terribly sharp. They're probably from his lack of play this season so far. Advantage played out to Newcastle, and they might have something working out for him. Willian Jose went wide. And Hamsik is kind of getting into the box. Passes it back to Aarons. There's loads of space there. And the ever-dangerous St. Maximin ruins our clean sheet. I mean, would have liked to keep a clean sheet, but yeah. Militao's fast, but he wasn't fast enough for St. Maximin. I'm tempted to see if I can sign him, but we don't really need him, do we? Nah, we don't need him at all. Who are they got coming in? Is that Kieran Trippier? Hey, buddy! Good to see you again. Minkia's coming out for... Yeah, that's Kieran Trippier. Welcome back to Tottenham, Kieran Trippier. Sorry to ruin your day, but we are still ahead 3-1. And I'm going to see if I can cover this central spot here. Great block by Adair. And that should be us just about out of the game this 90th minute now. 3-1 to us. And it could be 3-2 if they make us pay for that terrible pass. Zakaria gets the ball off of William Jose, though. And we're just going to kind of hoof this forward. Bergwijn's going to end up, or almost ended up with it. Yeah, this is going to be us. Got 20 seconds left. This should be us seeing the match out. Come on. Call it. Call it. And hoof it. And that's going to be game done and dusted. 3-1 to us. Big 3 points. Important 3 points for getting back up into that top 2, top 3 position that we had before. We were never really in trouble, but there were a couple of little dicey spots that I would have liked to have seen not happen. I would have liked to see out that a clean sheet, but it ended up not being to be. It's 3-1 to us. Struggled a little bit for possession, but we were really clinical with our shots on target. Manchester City wins 2, so that should see us still tied with them? Yeah, still tied with them. Liverpool have a game in hand on both of us, so we're going to have to see what we can pull out of that. Some developments done as well. I did change Miguel Alvarez from our youth squad over to a cam as opposed to a center mid, and he immediately moves up 5 points. I like that. I'm happy with that. I want to see him possibly as a dynamo, actually, where we get some better skill moves and also maybe some better passing and some better passing for sure. I'm not a skiller, so I'm going to fix his work rate and his shooting instead. That training should take a little bit, but it shouldn't take too long. Next game we have is going to be against Everton away, so I'm going to get through some training. If anything happens, I'll let you know, but next time you see me, hopefully, we'll be in the Merseyside playing Everton. And welcome to Goodison Park, where we're playing against Everton over in the Merseyside. I didn't get a chance to show you the table, but Everton are 4th, and we're 3rd, so this is way more of an important game than I anticipated. Liverpool have opened up a 5-point lead on everybody, but we are still tied for 2nd, but we are just ahead of Everton. So this, like I said before, this is an important game. 3 points is absolutely necessary. Musa Marega actually has 3 goals in his past 3 games, so we're going to have to be watching out for him for sure. Let's get ahead to these lineups, and maybe I'll actually remember to do both of them this time. I'm still in the kit! So we do have our full-strength lineup. We got Hugo Lloris at the back with Reguilon, Skriniar, Zakaria, and Pereira as our defense. Højbjerg at defensive mid with Ndombele and Lo Celso. Heung-min Son's at center forward. Kane and Bale are up front. We got a 4-3-3 coming from Everton. We had Jordan Pickford at the back with Escudero, Denayer. Ooh, Denayer, he's fast. He's a good one. We got Zviatchenko and Seamus Coleman still there. Interesting. Seamus Coleman's at right back. And they got Adam Doucouré, I think that's his name. If not, we'll just call him Doucouré at defensive mid with Andre Gomez and Allen as their center mids. Their front 3 is going to be Munayan, Marega, and James Rodriguez. I did not know James played on the wing. What I do know is he's slow. So I could possibly take a chance to press over there, make him run a little bit, see if we can get James a little bit tired out. I'm already game planning. What I need the game plan for is just getting some goals. Come on, you Spurs. Got Doucouré in there from defensive mid. Are they going to say I fouled them? Yes, they are. That's going to be a potential free... It is a free kick. They're going to take it quickly. Doucouré has it. Over to James, who's all by himself. Please don't make me eat my words saying you're slow. Doucouré has it still. Oh, they're in the box. I'm trying real hard not to foul anybody. And Reguilon ends up with the ball, but his touch is terrible. Thankfully, his tackling is better than his touch was, and we are away. I see counter-attacking options. Like there's 3 runners. Son has it. We're going to go straight to Denayer. Advantage played to Everton after we fouled Marega in the middle. James passes back to Seamus Coleman, and Allen is forward. It's not in the box, so I could pressure him a little bit more. Allen's still down the right side. Seamus Coleman's down this right side, and they're trying to switch the play over, cross it over inside to Andre Gomez. Decore tried to head it, but the header was light. Bale's trying to get around Denayer, and he didn't get around Denayer. Coleman, Everton, It's a bit breathless for a 0-0 game. Son's going to get that over to Højbjerg. See the run by Pereira. Oh! Still ends up being breathless. It's a very exciting 0-0, but we are just... They need to stop doing that pass. Hopefully we have a threat of our own. Kane gets forward to Bale. Not quite there. Munayin, sorry, commentator, for correcting my pronunciation there. Decore is on the edge of the box. I had thought we might have fouled in there, but we did not, thankfully. And Ndombele gets that forward. I'm trying to get a goal for Bale here. Get around Denayer. Get around Denayer. Oh my gosh, stop it, Denayer. Denayer, however you say his name. I think I'm going to call him Denayer until someone tells me otherwise. Marega gets that over to Allen, and Allen's pass is blocked by Skriniar. Okay, I didn't call for the crazy pass. 0-0. It's not been for a lack of trying by either side. It has been very end-to-end. But we need to slow it down. See what we could possibly do to break past their back line. What I might do... I'm going to do something a little bit risky. I'm going to... Not technically risky. I changed my mind. I'm going to go to an attacking 4-3-3. See if I can bring Højbjerg back as a CDM. And we're going to see if we can widen them out and then go down the middle. 0-0. And James keeps trying to make me eat my words. He's not getting behind me, thankfully. But it seems like they've made some halftime adjustments of their own. They're still working the pass through Allen, but he doesn't see... I thought he was offside, but no, that's going to be a free kick to Everton. James takes it. Andre Gomez gets the ball back out to Zvechinko, and Everton retain possession. I feel like it's just been non-stop commentary the entire time. I was waiting for the cutback, and James did not disappoint. Andre Gomez tried to clear it off my shoulder, and then they tried to pass it inside, but we are clear through. Zakaria is going forward, waiting on the run by Son down the left side, and we might be through. Going to see if I can cut this back in. Is that going to be out for a corner at least? No, it's not a corner. That's going to be a goal kick to us. They take out Marega. They substitute their striker. I'm not sure who they brought in. Andre Lacazette, who's now at Everton, comes in for Marega. And Everton have been just messing with me this entire match. Throw out to them. Coleman gets it into Allen, and we are under a bit of pressure right now. Lacazette gets it. No, don't foul him, and they call that as a foul. Zakaria clips the boot of Lacazette, and that might be us going down by a goal. Yeah, not much, but... Sorry, I got Decore's name very wrong earlier. Jean-Philippe Zakabaman? Is that his name? I'm not sure. Who's taking this? James takes that. I'm going to take it to the right side. And he posts it! And... a very lucky bounce. The penalty, which was initially saved... Coleman does not look very happy right now. The penalty, which was initially saved, ends up right back at the feet of James, who does not miss a second time. Yeah, we guessed right. That yeah, the luckiest of bounces. I can't even be upset with that. What I can be upset with is if we end up losing this match. Mooney keeps the ball in, and he's losing me 2 and 3 times in a row. 75th minute, that's a throw out to Everton, who are bringing in Delph for Gomez. I'm going to make a couple of subs of my own and go back to my normal formation, 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I'm actually going to take out Bale and put in Steven Bergwijn. I'm going to put Bergwijn up front, do our normal, oh my gosh, don't miss, don't lose points instructions. We won't have Son be aggressive, but we will have him back to his center forward role? Yeah, we'll move Son back to his center forward role if I can. Striker Striker, yeah, striker, Son, forward, play center forward for me, boom. And we're going to see, I'm going to take that off of that because that's not working for us. Take that back to our 4-1-2-1-2, and we're going to see if we can get these, see if we can ping this back, get a draw out of this game at least. Work from there, and then once you work from there, we can see if we can salvage a win out of this. 1-0 to Everton, but it looks like we might be on our way to getting our first goal. Kane doesn't have the pace to get by anybody, but Bergwijn might. Go see if I can get that around him. Oh, I tried to rainbow flick around him, but Delph ends up with the ball, and we could be open to a counter. And nope, I'm not going to go to team press. I thought about it. I don't know if I have any choice, though, honestly. Gabaman ends up with it. Zachary has the ball. We're going to go forward as quickly as we can. Zvachenko intercepts the ball, and Gabaman is down the right side of the box. Ricardo gets it, though. And, oh my gosh, we can't get it out of our own third. Delph ends up with it. Gabaman. Yeah, that's going to be our nail in the coffin. Yeah. That's nails in for us. Yeah, Everton are just too good for me. We've missed too many chances when we had them. And yeah, you just kind of have to tip your hat there. They made the space where they could. CDM ends up being the one that scores the goal, and we will be dropping all 3 points, it looks like. 80th minute, yeah, we'll be dropping all 3 points for sure. See if I can get around them. Nope. Denayer. We end up fouling Denayer just because we're trying to push forward as quickly as we can. Yeah, and they're just going to be perfectly happy holding the ball back here. Son ends up intercepting it, and we might at least salvage a goal out of this. Got to sweat that over to Bergwijn. Pick that out, sir. It's 92nd minute out of, extra injury time, so we're not going to have time to get the second goal. Unless, we're not going to have time to get the second goal. Gabaman passes it over, and yeah, that's going to be done and dusted for us. All we end up doing is running their clean sheet, maybe helping our goal difference a little bit, but that's 3 points dropped in Everton. We get the loss out of our system now before we head back home, I believe we're at home, to face Arsenal in the Carabao Cup. Hey, 4-3-3 playing out wide is just not our style anymore. We need to keep everything much more narrow, so yeah, they beat the snot out of us. 69% possession, and we only had one shot on target. Yeah, they beat us good. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Chelsea end up winning. That might be them up above us in the table as well. I'll check the table real quick. And yeah, that's us in 5th. Those 3 points would have been very helpful to keep us in the running with Man City. Everton go ahead of us, up into 3rd, and Chelsea move ahead of us on goal difference into 4th. So we have some work to do in the actual league. Do a quick train with these guys, and we are going to go ahead and get into this game against Arsenal. And we're back in cup action against Woolwich. I'm going to keep calling them Woolwich because it's funny, and that's just me being a dork because screw Arsenal. We are up against Woolwich Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, so it's one and done. We'll get some nice little bragging rights. I mean, it's not the biggest cup in the world, but it's a trophy, and we haven't won it in a while, so it'd be nice to knock Arsenal out. I'll start calling them Arsenal just because I can't keep the joke up very long. It'd be nice to knock them out, and it'd be nice to get some of our form back after that game against Everton just now. Our starting 11 is, actually I'm just going to show you here so I don't have to rush through. We've got Hugo Lloris at the back with Reguilon, Zacharias, Skriniar, and Pereira. I did switch to a narrow 4-2-3-1 for this round, so we have Sissoko and Højbjerg as our defensive mids. And we got Lo Celso and Dele Alli as our cams, with Heung-min Son as our center forward, with Harry Kane up top. A little bit more defensive. Before I forget, let me show you the Arsenal lineup. They're playing 5-2-3 with Kieran Tierney, Bonucci, Kimpembe, Gabriel, and Cedric as their back 5. They have Lucas Torreira with Thomas as their center mids, with Insigne, Beretta, who I've not heard of, and Nicola Pepe as their front 3. I can only assume they'll be fast. We'll just have to be a little bit faster. and we'll have to play a little bit better than we did last round. Be a good chance to get some of our form back and see if this can carry over into the league. Come on, you Spurs. Torreira has it. Lori Beretta has it, who I've still not heard of. Thomas is just trying to get around us. And oof, that was a big oof to Insigne. And Tierney has it, but thankfully we recovered a little bit well and pushed them back out towards the corner. Torreira has it. Decent football from Arsenal. But, dude, give me the ball. Got a little sick of his shenanigans there. I'm going to pass it back out to Højbjerg. And then, now, oh, I think I timed that wrong. Yeah, I did. Oh, I saw it. I saw it came through down the middle. And he just ends up being a little bit offside. Yeah, VR doesn't need to grab that one. Oh well. Down the pitch again. We might need to slow this down a little bit. Get it away from Højbjerg. Get it away from Kimpembe. Son passes down that side. Going to cut that back into Dele. Curve it around Leno. And that is us in the lead. Dele Alli, go celebrate with your fans, sir. You deserve it. Oh, that was a good play. That was a good play. Great pass back. Great hits. Great vision. Sorry. Great vision from Harry Kane to Dele Alli, and nice curve to get that around Bernd Leno and Kimpembe at the same time. Have another one. Oh. Oh, we almost hit Human Zone in the face. Thankfully, he had enough reaction time to get down under that. And we are in the lead, 1-0 against the evil team from Woolwich. Skriniar suddenly decided he was a striker, but it's okay. He's back in position now, and we're back in position for another goal. Here we go. I celebrated too early. Oh, I celebrated way too early. Oh, just wide of the left post. Oh, that would be a great thumbnail for if we were bottling it. But, oh, Harry Kane, you kind of bottled that shot there. Torreira has it and gets it over towards Thomas. I see the wing, Blake. Cedric tried to get that back over, but we got it instead, which makes me very, very happy. Higman's son passes over to the right, over to Dele. Getting around our man. Good football to us, but they have their numbers back. Well, we're going to have to work it around and keep working it until they make a defensive mistake. They're holding their shape well. I see the space over for Dele Alli, though. Pass it back inside to Højbjerg. He's going to get his first goal. I'm like, where's the ball? Pepe ends up with it. And he passes forward to Beretta, and that thwarts our chances. 1-0. And I try to go cover Insigne. And thankfully I had some cover, and now the cover's gone. Insigne ends up down the wing, and Ricardo has it. That wasn't a foul. I'm happy with it not being a foul. And I am happy with it being halftime too, so I can breathe a little bit. 1-0 to us. Could very easily be 2. But I'm glad to see us taking this competition seriously. It is technically I guess it'd be our 3rd tier competition right now. Yeah, it'd be our 3rd tier because we don't have anything in Europe. Sorry about that. Anyway, 1-0 to us. I think we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing and see if we could get a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. As many goals as we can. I want to embarrass these guys. Stinking Arsenal poopy heads. Sissoko gets the ball off of Thomas, and I see the run by Son, and we time it well. Get it around Leno. Oh, where's my backup? Where was my backup? Just our touch was just a little heavy there, so we ended up not doing what we could. Gonna cross that over to Lo Celso, who's wide right. Oh, these close chances like this game's gonna end up stinking of having a replay, and I don't want that. Even little simple skills like being consistent with my heel to heels, a little bit of a rainbow flick now and then, just to get it up and over somebody. There's been plenty of times where I was through one-on-one with a defender, but I couldn't get it up and over him. Arsenal are subbing Insigne, and I'm not sure who that is. figure we'll see in a minute. Martinelli. That's an extra goal for us. Just kidding. Martinelli, what an absolute joke. Sorry, I'm being mean to Arsenal. I mean, I enjoy being mean to Arsenal. Oh, thankfully that was barely outside the box. Barely outside the box, and Pepe is going to go for it. But wide right. More pressure naturally means more space. So we're going to see if we can work some of the space in here. Dele gets it inside to Son. Get it around Kimpembe. That's not where I intended, but it's what worked. Dele Alli, being the delicious little troll he is going to go celebrate in front of Arsenal. I'm okay with that. It's not the pass I intended, but that's the pass we got, and that's the pass that worked. I was trying to get that over to Son. But Dele will do. 2-1 to us. He scored the other one too, right? I believe that's the second goal in the match, right? Yeah, I believe that's the second goal in the match. Oh, he celebrated in front of our fans and celebrated in front of the Arsenal fans, and I couldn't be happier. That looks like that might be us seeing this game out. I mean, Thomas is technically supposed to be better than Sissoko, but Sissoko's had him in his pocket. Whom can I possibly take out? Get some extra time for people in here. I'm going to take out... I'm not going to take out Dele. He might be in for a hat trick. We put Zoboslai in for Lo Celso. I'm going to take Sessegnon and play him over at left back. I know that's not exactly his spot, but that'll be fine. And then we'll take out Tanganga. Put in Tanganga for... Actually, no, I'm not. I'll do those two, and depending on how the next few minutes in this match go, then we'll see if we'll bring in Tanganga or not. Well, we want to give time, but we want to give respect too. Not respect to the club, but respect to their abilities. And Dele Alli might be through. Gonna rainbow flick over the defender. That's what I was talking about earlier. And Bonucci ends up seeing what we were doing. And Dele kicks it out for a goal kick. 2-0 Spurs. Torreira has the ball in the middle, and we pass it inside to Thomas. Pepe gets that outside to Cedric, who works his way down into the corner, waiting for the cutback. There's going to be a cutback somewhere. We'll get it into Pepe. And that's going to be out on Sissoko for a corner. I'm not sure who's taking that. Might be Tierney taking that. I think Tierney's still in. Yeah, Tierney's still in. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Son, get past your man. And Son gets past the man. That might be us. Oh, come on, Son. Gonna cut that in. Oh, that should have been 3. 82nd minute. He tried to shoot it from there? Okay. Easy save for Lloris. I'll take easy saves all day long. Dele Alli. I'm gonna try to call him Dele, but end up calling him Dele Alli the rest of the time. Dele is trying to run past Tierney and doesn't quite make it. Bonucci has the ball now. Still 2-0 to us. 5 minutes left in the match. And that should be us done. Oh, gosh. Don't run, Mike. Oh. I'm not sure where we can start that highlight, but I was trying real hard not to get to... I was trying real hard not to ruin my clean sheet. And we end up fouling Torreira in the box. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no doubt about that one. We're going to have to possibly see what we're doing. I'm going to go left. Should have gone right. And that's going to be 2-1 to Arsenal in injury time. Yeah, he goes and picks the ball out of the net. That's a dumb penalty on my part. Dumb penalty. Should not have done that. Yeah. And with the timing of everything, it looks like the only thing we're going to end up missing is the clean sheet. And Pepe tackles Son, and Martinelli ends up with the ball, and we might be in trouble. The 2nd minute of injury time, 3rd minute of injury time actually, we should almost be there. Cedric gets inside, and they passed it back one too many times. Win to us. We're through in the Carabao Cup to the next round. And did they fire Arteta? They must have fired Arteta. GG's to the team from Woolwich, but you had too little, too late. 2-1. We are through the Carabao Cup, and we are one step closer to our first trophy of this series. Whew. I am excited. I'm going to go through and see if I can get a couple thumbnails, and I'll be right back. There's one thing I want to check before we get to our last thing. I did see that Skriniar's not terribly happy with us, and I want to check why. So I checked, and the reason Skriniar wasn't happy was because his contract was bad. He's happy with us now, but I want to check and see how he looks compared to others. So we have Skriniar at 92,000 a week, Militao at 110,000 a week. That's not terribly fair, in my opinion. And then we have 76,000 a week for Zakaria. So what I may do, go ahead and delegate his contract renewal. Not gonna do 230,000. No. I'll start the offer at 120, so he becomes our highest paid center back. But I'm not going to go any higher than, I'll say 190. 155,000 a week. Crucial role, accept that. He should be happy now. Yeah, I think that's going to be him a lot happier with his contract. Yep, I'm happy, everyone's happy, and we are still kind of crunching forward in the league. We do have a loan offer for Tanganga. Athletic Club from Spain want him. I'm going to keep saying no. We need him once we get in the FA Cup. So we'll go ahead and we'll push forward to Aston Villa. Matt Doherty wants to play. I'll probably just go ahead and give it to him. Monthly scouting report from Poland. Let's see if we have anything interesting there. We might have someone at the back. Pavel Zobchak is up to 94 potential. It doesn't look like there's going to be too terribly much to write home about for the rest of these guys. I'm going to go ahead and say no to all of them except for Pavel. I'm going to give Pavel one more month. We're going to see what we're working with him. And I'll check out some of these other reports. Anything interesting? A 69 to 94 potential Austrian goalkeeper. That might be something to look at. I'll go ahead and I'll sign him straight away. And it looks like the rest of these guys are going to be big names. I've already signed a couple of prospect goalkeepers, so we don't really have much room for anybody else. Danny Pinto, £800,000 value already. He plays somewhere, I'm not sure, but I don't think that's someone that I can possibly give up. He's already going to be probably in his 60s rated. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and sign him straight away too. I'm going to look at Mario Cardenas and see what we're working with him. Whoa, £1.7 million! I'm going to sign you too. Honestly, anybody that's not like at least potentially 90 rated, I'm just going to straight up say no to. It's kind of sad and it's kind of harsh, but these are the way it bees sometimes. I'm going to scout Cardenas one more time. I will go through and take care of this quick sim match against Aston Villa. I'm going to rotate my side a little bit as well. Kane's going to stay in there because he's crucial. I'm going to take Bale out. I'm going to try something. I'm going to put in Armstrong. And I'm going to test something. I'm going to put in Tanganga. Hold on. Game. I'm going to put Tanganga in for Højbjerg, actually, and put Zakaria back at his old spot of CDM. Let's see. From there, I think I'll give Doherty the start. And I'm also going to give Aurier the start as my backs. Yeah, I don't think I terribly want to rotate any much more than that. Just because if we get too crazy, then we risk running the game for ourselves. I will take Bale and put him in for Sessegnon, though. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a quick sum of this game this way in 3, 2, 1. And a 47th minute goal by Harry Kane sees us with the win to Aston Villa, 1-0. Looks like a very uninteresting game to watch. I'm glad we quick send it. Man City end up winning, so they're still ahead of us in the league. But that win sees us tied for 4th with Chelsea. Doherty did well, so I'm glad to have given him the chance that I did. So we might end up putting Dele Alli in as one of our main guys. I like keeping Bale in at an 82, and he's been doing well. We're going to have to assess over the next month or two, see if we keep him in that starting role or if we keep bringing him off the bench. I'm leaning towards bringing Bale off the bench, putting Son up front, and putting in Alli, or possibly bringing in Bergwijn. There's a lot of options. I'm glad we have options, but it's a, shall we say, an embarrassment of riches up front. Progress assessment. Growing the club financially, meet that target. What? Make 10.8 million profit from youth player sales within 3 seasons. Remaining seasons 2. I still got time. Calm down. Yeah, because I still need to sign the 3 players from South America. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just find promising guys from South America, kind of fill up my transfer hub with them. And then in January, we're just going to pop, get 3 guys in there. We may even have no intention of playing them. even if they're just blech. We need to get the guys in there because that is a critical thing that the board want from us. So we're going to do that. And we are officially in November, and that is going to be where I end the episode. Let me look at the calendar real quick and see what we've got going on for next month. Only 3 games, so we're going to be playing all 3 of those. I got Southampton at home, who was a major bogey team for me last year. I got Southampton at home, away to West Ham, and then another game against Woolwich Arsenal. So not a busy month, but an important one. As I said before, we're tied for 4th, and I've talked too much already. That's going to be the end of the episode. Thank you again so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you're hitting the like button. Give me a good thumbs up on the episode. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any further content. And that's all I have for you right now. I've said thank you a lot. I'm going to say thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. We'll see you in the next episode. Mwah! Good night, everybody.